What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Part 2. I'm Stan Sherwin, SS Custom Welding. In the last video, you could see that I took two pieces of Schedule 10, 4-inch Schedule 10, slammed them together with factory bevels, and basically put a root in, purged it, put a root in, and without using any filler wire, okay? We're just fusing that root in, but we're keeping filler just to be safe, but we're using the one hand and we're just hot fusing that root in, okay? And I will show you. All right. Again, this is without filler. It's not the best, but this is just for demonstration purposes. That's right. I'm trying to get where you can see. So, there you go. There you go. There's a Band-Aid in there. Alright. There you go. Alright. Is it perfect? No. Again, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. And it will, I put these bevels on there. So, with factory bevels, it works perfect. It works the best. Slam them together. Run about 80 amps with a foot pedal, and I was probably running about 75 amps. And once you get that root going, she just goes in there, all right? Fuses right in there nice and hot. Now, also, after I did that, if possible, you always want to try to cool it down. The cooler it is, the better it will weld, okay? So if you can jump around from root to root, and let each one cool down before you cap it, it will always benefit you in the long run. The cooler the pipe, the better it's going to weld, okay? So, now, also, whenever you can clean it, always plus, okay? So I will hit this with some Scotch-Brite real quick, get it as clean as I can, then I will put my caps on, put some more argon to it, all right? I still want it purged just in case I push through this root. It's still going to be clean on the inside, okay? So, let me hit this with some Scotch-Brite, clean it up. Cleaner the weld, the happier the weld, all right? Scotch-Brite. All right, do some of this here. Alright, now hit it with some Scotch-Brite, nice and clean. She's clean, she's cooled down. Don't mind the banging. Alright, 1 4-inch cap here. Put our caps on. All right, and again, I'm going to put some more argon to it, just in case I push through the root. Better safe than sorry. And I got my machine on 75 amps with a foot pedal. This is Schedule 10. And I actually think one of these pieces is scrap metal. I think one of them is actually 347 or 321 material. It is what it is for demonstration purposes. Okay, so work with me here. And again, this isn't perfect, but you're getting the logistics of it. Okay, it's been a while since I did some pipe. All right. Again, we're running 75 amps. I'm using a Furic SS BBW cup, 332 tungsten. I'm going to go with 332. Oh, let me turn my gas on. Make sure your purge is on. As you can see, it's just under flush, which will give me a nice, it'll be be nice and easy to just wash some 332 over that real quick. Given the width of it, I'm gonna go with 332. It should allow me to lay down the right amount of filler in the right amount of time. 75 amps with a foot pedal. I'm gonna freehand this on there, so bear with me here, all right? As always, gas your starts and stops, gas your filler for a couple seconds, gas your weld, okay? We're just doing a quick cap here, all right? This ain't gonna be perfect, okay? Again, my machine's 75, set on 75 with a foot pedal. And I'm probably running maybe 65 amps here, so. Gas the filler, gas the weld. And as always, I'm running 332 tungsten. This is a Miller torch. All right, try to knock this out real quick. do want to leave it purged whenever necessary because you can push through that root. Get a little hot on me. All right, this is the last little bit real quick. Gas. Just cool down a little bit. Good. Alright, shut my argon on. Purge is off. Okay. Let me remove my caps here. I will do my best to show you, but she's hot right now, obviously. Okay. A little heavy on the inside, but again, you guys will get the logistics. This is done in barely any prep. It's done real quick. All right, here you go. You can see there's a nice Band-Aid in there. Hard to see. Alright. Hard to see, but there's a nice pretty root in there. Okay. She is in there, ladies and gentlemen. Will it pass X-ray that way? Yes. How do I know? I used to weld like that all the time. Again, Schedule 10. Factory bevels. Slammed together, fused, hot fused the root in there, okay? Schedule 10, we don't need a lot of meat. You fuse that root in there, you leave it purged, try to let it cool down, and then we run a quick cap over it, okay? All right, we're gonna look at the cap. Is it perfect? No. Did I do it pretty quick? Yes. And it's freehand, so it'll do the trick, okay? Again, show the inside again. All right, guys. So, all right. There you go. There you go. Nice chunky Band-Aid in there. A little heavy. That all depends on who you're welding for and your GC and all that other stuff, okay? But again, this will 100% pass X-ray. That is nice and solid. It's pushed through all the way. That is a win-win, guys, okay? One more time, I will show you the outside and the inside. Again, this is a win-win here. All right, there's our cap. Alright, and now try to get a good shot on the root again. Yeah. There it is. There it is. So, again now, any questions, guys, you know what to do. Leave some comments, DM me. Make sure to follow me, share these videos. One hand washes the others, guys. You help me, I help you. So yeah, it's a little cheat sheet for Schedule 10 pipe. Now, why is it also a cheat sheet? Because now you don't have to consider all your gaps when you're fitting a bunch of stuff up, right? You can always just measure from one end to the next. You know you're slamming it together. You don't have to try to put a filler wire in there to try to separate your gaps and then subtract your gaps off your measurements. That takes so much more time when you can just slam and jam them together, root it, cap it, and you have a perfectly good X-rayable weld. Again, how do I know to pass X-ray? Because I used to always weld for years all over this country. I welded X-ray pipe like this, okay? So, at the end of the day, as long as it gets welded right, and it meets your standards to the job that you're working on, that's all that matters, okay? So, again, any questions, you know what to do. God bless everybody, and yeah, until the next one, let's go.